morning, everyone. I'm Maya. Thank you for all the time given to me. First of all, allow me to express my deepest gratitude to the Almighty God, Ido Sang Yang Widiwasa, for all His grace and protection. We can gather here today. My honorable lecturer, Mr. Wijaya, and my beloved friends. Today, I want to talk about how to deal with anxiety. Some of you here must be heard about the topic. So, have you ever feeling anxious in any kind of situation before? How did you manage it? Well, through this time, I'll convey how to cope with anxiety that you have, and we will improve ourselves to feeling better in a positive way. Alright, before we dive into the topic, let's have a small talk with me. Well, I'm introvert. My MBTI is INFP. I'm the type who is uncomfortable with crowd, honestly. And one day, I suddenly got a call from my close friend from middle high school. You could say this call was really sudden. I was shocked. Why did she suddenly call? Well, I was immediately pale and afraid to pick up the phone. For some reason, I felt my heart skip a bit. Wait, this isn't the feeling when you see your crush right in front of you. The point is, maybe most people will immediately pick up the phone, but I don't. I really just stare at the phone and think about why and feel all these strange feelings. Until finally my friend gave up on calling me. She was angry. She texted me like, "Hey, why didn't you pick up the phone?" I replied and texted her like, "Shut up, why are you so sudden? I can talk with you now." She just laughed, and you know what? She just wants to hang out with me since we haven't seen each other for a long time. But I can't even pick up the phone. Having anxiety so sucks. Like, what do you mean? I'm scared of hanging out with my friends? That's crazy. Yes, the feeling that I had from my story is called anxiety, but I convinced myself that get anxious from time to time it's completely normal and it can feel slightly different for everyone. Then, what is anxiety? Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as fear or worry. It's one of the body's natural responses to stress. It can feel like a fluttery, panicky sensation. You might feel your heart racing, or maybe you'll feel a bit hot and sweaty. It is when you worry too much about something. This feeling will vary from person to person, and it's normal to feel anxious. Sometimes you might feel nervous before an exam, or a big change like moving into a new school, or you might be worried about your friendships. Sometimes we not be sure why we feel anxious, but this can be normal too. Most of the time, feelings of anxiety will pass naturally and you will start to feel okay again. But sometimes we not we might not to take extra care to look after ourselves and manage anxious feelings. Okay, one question. Who do you think is more susceptible to anxiety? The fact is, women are more vulnerable to developing anxiety than a man. According to ADAA, or Anxiety Depression Association of America, women are twice as likely as men to suffer from anxiety. Women's flight or fight mechanism is easier to activate on stays on for more extended periods than a man. This is partly due to hormonal variance between men and women. So, advice for girls, don't worry too much if your boyfriend hasn't replied to you yet. Just ignore them and continue watching Netflix or K-drama while wearing your mask. They are totally fine. You attract what you feed. I think you have heard about this statement before. So, it is the concept of the law of attraction, which suggests that our thoughts and emotions play a significant role in shaping our reality. This principle asserts that what we focus on with intensity, whether positive or negative, tends to manifest in our lives. While the idea may sound mystical, various studies and personal experiences have shown that our fears and anxieties can indeed attract unwanted outcomes. OMG. Suddenly, I'm afraid of 10 million rupiah. Does it affect me because I have said I'm afraid of? Well, I hope so. So, research by Harvard Business School has shown that anxiety around performance is better managed by getting excited. Yes, the secret is in the relabeling. The way we talk about our feeling has an enormous impact on the way we feel. But anxiety and excitement have a lot of the same physical elements. Labeling a feeling as anxious brings mind thought of what we might go wrong. So reinterpreting it as excited brings on more positive emotional state. So how to deal with anxiety? If you're feeling overwhelmed, it can really help for you to talk to someone. Talking to someone can help you to manage better feel less alone and more supported. You can talk to whoever you feel most comfortable with, such a family or a friend, a trusted elder, and using your phone can be a great way of keeping in touch with your friends and family, but sometimes if you're online too much, it can make you feel anxious. You might keep comparing yourself to other people or feel like everyone is having an exciting life except you. So, stop worrying a lot about what other people think of you. Let's And it can be helpful to take a breath from your phone. You can put it somewhere safe outside. You can light a drawer, you can spend your time doing all the things that you enjoy, such as going outside for a walk, watching movie, or spending time with friends or family. Then rather than scrolling in bed, try to stop looking at your phone at least half an hour before you go to sleep. Instead, by listening to relaxing music or reading a book, whatever helps you to relax. How to deal with your anxiety is you have to take control of yourself. Focus on your breathing, take long deep breaths, and count to 5. This can help you to relax. Sometimes things that happen in everyday life can feel overwhelming. You might feel worried about an exam, a presentation, or a meeting a lot of new people, or even speaking to your friends. You already know you might also feel anxious about the things going on in the world that you hear about in the news or see going on around you. One way to help is focus on what you can control and to look after yourself, like going outside, eating well, to connecting with others and doing things you enjoy. And try to new thing as well. Feeling anxious from time to time is completely normal. Using this tip can help manage that. If the feelings of anxiety do not pass, begin to get worse, and start taking control of your day-to-day life, it might be worth asking for specialist advice. However, most of the time these feelings are normal. Everyone is different. All these tips will work out for everyone. Try and find out what works for you. Anxiety also comes with strengths. Yes, not just negativity that comes up when you hear anxiety. It is also can be your strength. Remember, because nothing about us is all good or all bad. Literally nothing. If you struggle with anxiety for all the angst it causes you, it has also helped to shape the person you've become in a positive ways. The choices you make, the friend you are, the partner, colleague, sister, brother, leader, or employee you are. Anxiety is not who you are. It's something that happens to you sometimes. It's part of being human, and sometimes beautiful, sometimes messy, sometimes extraordinary. And that's it. Cherish all the moments that you have with your beloved one. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening and always be happy. Peace.